What's up, Katie family? We is back with the Chimp Empire review.
Ngogo.
Let's get into it, y'all.
Let's get it. Now, the day of the war.
Yes.
The day of the war when Pork Pie from the Central Group, he's the weakest link of all of them, right? So he was actually eating berries, minding his business.
Minding his own business.
And here come Garrison and his crew. Garrison is a part of the leadership in the Western Group. And they lack in resources. So therefore, Garrison, he's the guy that been around the forest, around the block.
He know all the spots.
All the spots.
And all the moves.
And all the moves,
No
all right? Group in the Western Group, so they went to the fruit tree called Reap Fruit. Now, it only grows...
Rip right. Well, you want to pronounce
Rip right, Reap Fruit. You look it up, all right?
That way.
So, it only grows 2-3 years.
Yeah.
So now, both sides of the groups, they can actually either work together, socialize together, and eat the fruit together, or it's an all-out war just for that alone.
Exactly.
But this time, Garrison and his crew, they realize this is the opportunity to send a message to Jackson and his crew, where Jackson actually leads the Central Group. So they seen Pork Pie. You know, because they was there to eat the fruit. And then they happened to see Pork Pie. He was sitting there minding his business.
Pork Pie wanted off.
Yeah, wanted off because he's an outcast. So they didn't. They cared about Pork Pie, but at the same time, he's an outcast.
Y'all know how family click up.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. So they took him out. You know, Garrison and his crew took Pork Pie out, and that started the war. And man, it got hectic.
Yes, it started the war, and in between the war, you had Jackson on the central side getting his ego or manhood taunted by a young Abram, 21. So it was always who's gonna be the next top dog.
It's always gonna be seeing who the next top dog. They was battling, and unfortunately, the Western lost. They lost the war, but Central won the war, but what cost? Jackson
hurt himself.
Jackson actually hurt himself. So with Abram being the youngest, but with ambitions, he seen that was an opportunity. So he tried it. He tried to target Jackson because of the way he seen him weak. This thing about it with Jackson, he didn't want to show weakness. So even though he was hurt, because that would put him lower, you know, so he'd drift off and trying to heal. And that was the thing about it. Abram took advantage of that, and guess what? Jackson shut him down.
He did.
And Abram was injured for 2 weeks?
Yeah, and Abram ended up respecting the fact, like, you know what? Man, I was just playing with you, big dog. It's all good. It's all good.
And then they came together. There was peace right there for now.
Really loved it, y'all. Shout out to Mashallah Ali.
Mashallah
Ali.
Yeah.
Forgive us if we saying it wrong. God bless you, brother. This man is super duper talented.
Oh yeah.
This documentary is so dope, so authentic, so realistic. Them is us is them. It's like telling a human story. It's awesome, y'all. If you haven't checked it out, check it out on Netflix.
It reminds you of like the Planet of the Apes.
It really is.
But and further with Discovery Channel. But it goes even further, man. I love the documentary series. I'm looking forward to more of this. Or different animals. You know what I mean? And to me, I feel like with the lions, I feel like they not the king of the jungle. You know what I'm saying? They not the king of the jungle. To me. You know what I'm saying? Put in the comments if you feel like it's any other animal. You know, the king of the jungle, I don't feel that. I feel like apes is the king of the jungle because they're very smart and they're strong. So if you put an ape in the lion, I feel like I would root for the ape any day. So you put in the comment, let me know who you think would win, the ape or the lions.
Because I'm going with the ape.
I'm going with the apes.
Oh, an ape and a lion? Man, that ape will.
Yeah. If you rate this 1 through 5, what was your score?
I'm definitely going 10.
You going 10?
I'm definitely going 10.
Yeah.
I could watch it again. Like, if you into documentaries, especially Animal Planet, Discovery Channel, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it, y'all. It shows Brian with the Western. Even though they lost, I love it because strategy outbeats
numbers.
Everything. Outbeats numbers.
Any day.
There you go, baby.
And that's with anything.
Yeah.
Strategy outbeat numbers any day.
Period.
And this was a great documentary. We wanted to say that again.
So do you recommend it?
I recommend it because with the chimps, they not like humans when it comes to being social. You know, they socials are real important. So they click up and
survival of the fittest.
It's survival of the fittest.
It really is.
If you can't fit in, you an outcast.
Yeah.
And that was basically it with that. You know, you're an outcast, you're in trouble.
Yes,
know,
sir.
You got to get in where you fit in. But all right, y'all. Until next time.
Hi, KD family, and the future KD family. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. We out, y'all.